Hey guys, I'm Natalie. Welcome to today's low impact, full body, high intensity workout. You'll need a set of 2 hand weights and we will be getting on the floor today for a couple of the moves. Let's get started with our 2-minute warm up. I want you to do a little squat tap and let's roll the shoulders up and back for 1, 2, 3, keeping them back and down. Let's set up our form, guys. Pull yourself up through the crown of the head, nice long tall torso, and brace those abs, arms up, and then let's do little jabs to the front. So brace those abs, like one of these jabs is going to hit you right in the belly button and you're ready for impact. So you don't have to hold your breath or suck the belly button in towards the spine. Just keep all of the midsection nice and braced. Do a few more. 3, 2, and 1. Turn it into cross-body hooks. So swiveling at the hip and making sure that that punch is landing in an imaginary punching bag. So you're not just flopping the arms across, you're punching like you mean it. A few more. 3, 2, and 1. A little bit lower into the squat tap, and now uppercuts. So that punching bag's up in front of your face. Again, punching like you mean it. Abs engaged. A few more here, guys. 3, 2, and 1. From here, squat, drive up through the heels and squeeze the glutes. 2 half circles with the arms, squeeze the glutes. Making sure that you're sitting back into that squat, sending the booty towards the back of the room so knees aren't coming forward, booty's going back. For 3, squeeze, 2, squeeze, 1, squeeze. Shuffle on the spot. I'm going to show you the first move. 2 hand weights, start in a small V, shoulders back and down, overhead press just your right leg, step squat together, curtsy together. So same leg is doing 2 moves and making sure on the curtsy you're sending your booty back down on an angle. Here we go, step squat, and then send that booty back down to the corner where the floor and the wall meet, and then the back's just going down along for the ride. Bring that right knee down to the floor in the curtsy. Other side. So left leg step squat together. Imagine that booty going back down on an angle towards the corner as you bring that knee towards the ground. Let's go. Step squat together and then curtsy. Just repeating this overhead press, letting the torso pivot forward on the curtsy. Bring that knee nice and deep, really working now your right glute. 2, 1, feet facing forward, hip distance apart, front raise. Side lunge, step together, rear lunge, step together, making sure that you bend this knee into the rear lunge. Let's do it. Side lunge together, rear lunge. Same leg, and then just keep that front raise just up to shoulder height. Let the core help control the weights. A few more seconds. 2, 1. So on the other side, side lunge together, rear, making sure this leg is bent. You're not up here. Get ready. Let's go. Side lunge together, rear lunge. Bringing your left leg, bringing your left knee close to the ground in that rear lunge. Side and rear. Working the inner thigh on the side lunge. And then this right glute on the rear. Come back to that small V. Just your right leg, upright row. Rear diagonal lunge, step squat. That's it, rear diagonal. Let's do it. Rear diagonal, step squat. Keeping the core engaged, keeping the abs nice and taut. Doing that upright row for our shoulders. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Catch my breath. Keeping the abs engaged. Rear diagonal, step squat. Get ready, left leg. Here we go. Rear diagonal, step squat. So we're working inner thighs, inner thighs. Step nice and wide on that big V. After this, come down into a hand plank. Bring your weights with you. Okay, down. Down we come, just your right leg. Don't let your hips collapse, tuck them under. Right leg, runner's lunge with a lateral raise, back to plank. Here we go, right leg, lateral raise, back to plank. So just lifting those arms in a lateral raise as you come into that runner's lunge, working this front leg, working the arms and the shoulders, but also working the core. 2, 1. Other side, so your left leg, making sure that your back's not collapsing. Tuck the hips under. Step forward, raise, and plank. Here we go. Step, lateral raise, back to plank. This is a full body workout right here. Really, all the moves are a full body workout. Keep it going, guys. Only a few more seconds, then we get a rest. 2, 1. Well done, guys. Grab a drink, 1 hand weight. Weight in the right hand. We're gonna tap it back together, change feet. Tap back with the tricep extension, and then kick up with your left foot. Elbow close to the body, palm facing in. Here we go. Tap it back, kick it up. Changing feet this time. Don't just flop the leg in the air. There's a punching bag up in front of you, and you're kicking up into it. So step back right, kick left. Don't forget about that tricep. Squeeze it behind you. Other side. So left leg, left arm. Squeeze it back. Together, kick up. Squeeze it back. Keep the elbow tucked in, abs engaged. Squeeze it back, kick it up. Back and kick. Punching bag. Up in front of you, kick up. You've really got to keep yourself honest here with that kick. Just imagine that punching bag up in front of you. All right, guys. Palms facing up. We're going to do side lunge together, kick through the door. Start in a V. The kick can be low. Let's go. Side lunge together, kick through the door. Slow it down a little bit so we can do that foot change. Side lunge together, kick through the door. The foot is flexed and you are kicking through the door. If it's low, medium or high, it doesn't matter. Other side, small V. Side lunge with the bicep together, kick through the door. Medium, high, it doesn't matter. Keep the foot flexed and really push through that door. Side lunge together and kick. I'm going to keep my kick low just so you don't think that you need to be kicking high. Do whatever's comfortable. Put your hand on that glute and feel it. Get involved. All right, guys, keep this V. Sorry, weight up at shoulder. Step squat together, roundhouse kick. Step squat, roundhouse. Let's go. Step squat together, roundhouse. What's a roundhouse? You're kicking a punching bag with the top of your foot. Kick it. So again, you've got to put the focus in kicking that bag. Kick it. Step squat and kick. One more step squat. Other side, start in a V. Step squat together, kick. So you're kicking that imaginary punching bag with the top of your foot. Here we go. Step squat and kick it. After this, grab your mat. Looks like Murphy has vacated my mat, which is good. And kick it. Step squat, kick. Coming to a side forearm plank in 5 seconds. 2, 1. Bring your weight. Doesn't matter which side you come on. Forearm plank, bottom leg bent. Lift the top leg in line with the body. Reach under, up, knee to elbow. Here we go. Reach under, up, and then the knees coming forward, the elbows going back. Reach under, up. If the weight's not for you, just put it down. You're still going to get the awesome core workout here. Really working the bottom side of the abs. The bottom side. Whichever side's on the bottom. Okay, forearm plank. Lift that leg to waist height, reaching under, up, and in. Here we go. Reach it under, up, knee towards elbow. After this, guys, we are halfway done. Reach under, up, knee towards the elbow. few more seconds, really working core, arms, supporting leg, top leg. Well done, guys. All right, grab a drink. We get a second chance to work all of those muscles. 2 hand weights. Repeating rounds 1 and 2. In that V, step squat together, curtsy together. Starting with your right leg. Here we go. Step squat and curtsy. Sending that booty back down on that angle to the back corner. Torso long and tall. Pivoting forward and coming along for the ride. Bringing your right knee close to the ground. Other side. Catch my breath. Arms overhead. Step squat left. Here we go. Step squat together, curtsy. Bring that left knee close to the ground in the curtsy. Don't forget to breathe. 10 seconds. Step nice and wide in the V. 3 seconds. All right, guys. Feet facing forward. Arms up in front. Side lunge together, rear together. Shoulders back and down. Here we go. Side together, rear. Making sure that you bend that right knee into that rear lunge. Think of that booty going back down on the angle. 3, 2, 1. So think of that booty as going back down to where the wall and the floor meet. Send it back down. Side lunge. Here we go. Side together, rear. So sending that booty to the back of the room, bending your left leg as you come into that rear lunge. Weights come back up to shoulder height. Don't forget the core. Start in a V. Right leg only. Upright row. Rear diagonal. Together. Squat. Together. Here we go. Rear and squat. Come nice and deep, if you can, into that squat. Sitting back into it. The squat really is a horizontal move for the booty. Send it back. Okay, I don't have my heart rate monitor on today, but I'm feeling it. Get ready, small V, left leg, rear diagonal, step squat. Nice and deep, nice and deep. Keeping those shoulders back and down, not hunching, and keeping the core engaged. Let the core help guide the weights and the torso. All right, guys, come into that plank. Right leg. Don't let the hips collapse. Tuck them under. Step forward, lateral raise, and plank. Here we go. Forward, lateral raise, and plank. Letting the core also guide you as you come up into that runner's lunge. We are, of course, also working this front right leg and glute. 2, 1, half foot 1. Left leg. Making sure that the hips aren't collapsed, they're tucked under. Get ready to step forward with your left. Let's do it. Left, lateral raise, and plank. Engage that core as you come up out of the plank and raise those arms. Palms facing down. A few more, guys. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Half a 1. Grab a drink. 1 hand weight. Guys, tricep extension, kick it up. So right leg, left leg, but get back into that tricep, squeezing it up. Get ready. Here we go. Step it back, kick it up. A little bit faster on this one. Transition is a little easier. Kick it up, punching back. Kick up into it. Keeping those abs engaged, core is strong. Other side. So tapping it back, squeeze that tricep up, and then kick. Torso long and tall, not hunching over. Get ready, here we go. Tap it back, kick it up. Keep the abs engaged. Don't hold your breath. Kick and tap it up. Sorry, kick it up. Tap it back, kick it up. A few more, guys. 5 seconds. And 1. Start in a V. Palm up, bicep curl. Catching my breath. Side lunge together, kick together. Kicking with a flexed foot. Side lunge together, kick together. Slowing this one down a little bit as we reset ourselves in the transition. Keeping the feet in a V and kick. Side lunge, kick. 2, 1. Other side. Side lunge together, kick through the door. Feel that glute. Doesn't matter where the kick is, low, medium, or high. Side lunge and kick. What matters is flexing this foot and kicking through the door. Kick. And you can lean to your left to get into that kick a little bit more. Well done, guys. Keep that V. Dumbbell at shoulder. Step squat, roundhouse kick. Kicking with the top of the foot. Here we go. Step squat, roundhouse, and roundhouse. Slowing it down to do the transition. Big step squat. Palms facing in this time. It's a giant bicep curl. Kick the top. All right, guys. Other side. Step squat. Kick that punching bag with the top of the foot. So you're kicking. Start in a V. Step squat. Step squat. Kick that bag. Slowing it down a little bit for the transition. I'm appreciating the slower pace. Let's go, guys. After this, grab your mat. Side forearm plank with the weight. 2, 1. Grab that weight. Grab that mat. On the forearm, bottom leg on the ground and bent. Leg up. Get ready to reach under. Reach under, up, knee and elbow. So my knee's coming forward, my elbow's going back rather than them kissing. Knee forward, elbow back. Try and keep this top leg in line with your torso when it's just hovering. You should have felt that. Let's do the other side. Bottom leg bent, lift the hip off the floor. Leg, try and keep it in line and keep the foot flexed. Get ready. Here we go. Reach it under and then bring the knee forward and the elbow back. Reach under, up. This is the last move of the day. Let's bring it home. Final few seconds, guys. Let's do this. 5 seconds. 2, 1. You are done. Well done, guys. We are going to do the cool down on the ground because we're down here. Step forward with your right leg and press through that left hip, opening it up. Bring your left arm up in front of the body, catch it with your right. Push out against this bent arm and breathe into that shoulder as you continue to breathe in to your left hip to continue to open it up. Pressing through that hip. Bring your left arm up, reach it down the center of your back, press down with your right hand on your left elbow, and then very gently leaning over to the right side of your body, really opening up that hip a little bit more. Coming back to center, tuck those toes, leave the knee on the ground, or lift it up in a runner's lunge. Arms come up overhead, shoulders loose and relax back and down. Bring your left hand on the inside of your right foot and very gently pivot, looking under your right armpit. Come back to center, put the knee on the ground if it's off. Press the body weight back, flex this front foot, and come forward as far as you can with the flat back, just to open up that hamstring, breathing into it, tapping into it. Let's switch feet. Other foot comes forward, pressing through your right hip, breathing into it. Right arm comes up, catch it with the left, breathing into that shoulder, pressing out against this straight arm with the bent arm, still pushing through that hip. Arm comes up, reach down the center of the back. Other hand comes up and presses down on the elbow. Very gently leaning over to the left side of your body now, if that's comfortable for you, to open up that right hip a little bit more. Back to center, tuck the toes, keep the knee on the floor or lift it off. Bring the arms up overhead, looking up between the hands. Don't hunch the shoulders, they're back and down. Pressing that back heel away from you, opening up that hip a bit more. Right hand comes on the inside of the left foot and very gently pivoting, looking under the left armpit, opening up those arms in this beautiful stretch. Put the knee back on the ground, press the body weight back, flex this front foot, and very gently coming forward with a flat back, tapping into that hamstring, opening it up, and breathing. Let's bring our feet together and do a few more stretches here, guys. Coming to a little crouch position, slowly come up, bringing your hands up and over the shins, over the knees, up the quads, slowly unraveling one vertebrae at a time. Stack them on top of each other. The head's the last to come up. 3 big arm circles. 1, 2, 3. Grab the hands. Remember which one's on top, because I want you to switch them now. So put the other hand on top, opening up that chest, pulling back. Let's do a quick quad stretch. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. Keep the foot close to the butt and press out through the quad, so you don't want to be out here. Hold on to a wall or a chair if you need to. Let me know if you've got any comments or suggestions. There was a request for kickboxing. That was like a hybrid kickboxing. I didn't think it was time for a cardio only yet, but I will include that in the next few weeks. Thanks for working out with me, guys. You keep me motivated. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.